Hello everyone, this is Tushar. In this video, I'll show you how you can customize your Git Bash prompt on Windows. Actually, I always wanted to do this, and after a little research, I found a solution which I'm going to share with you. So let's look at the default Git Bash prompt. So by default, we'll be getting your username followed by your machine name and a string, and same goes for the title of the window as well. For the sake of this video, let's assume we want to change this default prompt and the window title. So the first thing we need to find out is where are these default settings coming from? And the answer is these settings are coming from one of the files inside the Git installation directory. So let's navigate to the file and look at its contents. So as you can see, we are inside the program files Git, and this is the file we are talking about. It's called git-prompt.sh. Let's open this in editor. Now this is the file which contains the default settings for your default prompt and window title. If you look closely, we are interested in the PS1 string value. This is the string value which actually gives you a window title and your prompt. By changing the value of the PS1 string, you can actually customize your default prompt and window title to anything you like, even the colors and everything. Now there is a lot of information about what escape sequence or what strings or how you can assign values. I will include some URLs in the video description, and you can actually read them to customize to your requirement. So by all means, look at the video description and you'll find useful links. Now our first instinct would be to let's change the PS1 strings here, but I strongly recommend not to do that because these are the default files and we shouldn't be tampering with them. So instead what we'll do is we will create a little config directory and we will put a file there which will be picked up when you launch your Git Bash prompt. So once again, it's not a good idea to change your default installation files for Git. Rather, you can tackle the same thing via creating your profiles, user profiles, which I'll show you in a minute. For now, let's just copy the entire contents of the file into a notepad and let's close the original file. Let's give this new file a little syntax highlighting. And next, let's edit this file as per our requirement. So for example, as you can see, we can see a set window title comment here. So this is where the Windows title is coming from. We will customize it to a little custom string. So I will try to change the window title first. What I'll do is I will take out this entire string, which is basically your title and your present working directory. And I will replace it with, let's say, Tushar's Git Bash Win64, and let's also put our base name for the directory, which is a caps W, sorry, and let's save it. Let us also put a little symbol so that we delimit the string and the working directory. So I think semicolons would do. Oh no, colons. Next, look at the 3 lines here, starting from this one. Now these 3 lines are basically constructing your default prompt, the command prompt. So let's change these as well. So I'll be changing them to something like Git Bash, and let's put some symbols as well. Now the next 2 lines here, these basically provide the color and the Mingwa64 string here. So I'll get totally rid of them by commenting them out. Let's comment them out, and that's it. I think this should work. But before you save this file, let's take out some extra programming constructs. Like you can delete the contents above this line, take out hold this part. Please check this if then part once again. I think we've got an extra if ending here, so let's take it out. So our file is ready now. Let's park this file for now and move on to checking our user directories where we'll be putting this file. So in order to locate your user home directory, you can use this command echo home, and this is usually in your C drive, C users and your username. So let's navigate to this directory, and there should be a directory called .config already in there. If this directory is not there, just create it. Inside this directory, we'll be creating another folder called Git, where we'll be saving our new configuration file for the prompt. Now just save this file, the same name, save as get to see users default user config. Okay. And we'll give it the same name as the original one, which is git-prompt.sh. So now it's time for the truths. So let's close this directory and relaunch and check. So relaunch. Here you go. Now this is, let me launch my old prompt. So our old prompt looked like this one. As you can see, the window title was different. And now with our new configuration, we have changed the window title. Similarly, we have changed the window prompt. Now, before we end this video, let me share some bonus tips with you. So far we have learned that we can manipulate the PS1 string value in order to customize our git prompt and the window title. But since this was just a demo, so we didn't go through every possible combination of colors or strings or escape sequences. For doing so, you can visit or read the further information I provided in the video description, and you can visit the websites like these ones, where they tell you about the escape sequence, changing the colors. So there is a lot of information available, and a lot of customization can be done. However, if you are in a hurry, suggest a prompt generator, an online prompt generator, which I found very useful, is this one. Again, as I mentioned, I will provide these links in the description. So this is one generator. All you need to do is just drag these things here, and it will generate a PS1 string for you. So there are loads of tools available like this. Secondly, if you are interested in going a step little further, you can even get some custom UI themes for the Git Bash prompt. I have got one of these which I was using. It's called Base 16 Minty. There are at least hundreds of UI themes for the Git Bash prompt in this repository. For example, let me show you a couple of themes from Minty. You open the options. I've already installed this Minty theme, so I'm getting a big list of all the UI themes that they are providing. As you can see, there are loads of options. And while we are at this, let me quickly demo this, how you can install these Minty themes. All you have to do is just download the zip file for this repository. After downloading, just go to your download location and extract the files. Let's see. This is the folder which contains all the themes. And now all we need to do is we need to put this folder inside the user profile. So our user profile, for example, is here in the C drive, users and username. You have to create a new folder called .minty and put inside that folder, create another folder called themes, and then you copy all your themes from this Minty folder which you just downloaded into this one, and relaunch your Git Bash, and you will start getting the options for changing theme. Since I've already done this, so I've got these themes loaded. So that's all, guys. That's how we customize our Git Bash prompt. I will include some useful URLs in the video description. Please do visit before you make any changes. Thank you. Thanks for watching the video. Bye bye.